Before the first light touched the Chicago skyline, the South Side was a world of stillness. Orange streetlights cast long shadows over cracked pavement, and the distant rumble of the L train felt like the city's own heartbeat. In this quiet landscape, a young boy named Larry Hoover moved almost invisibly. While others overlooked him, he was busy observing everything: the rhythm of the streets, the hushed conversations, the unspoken rules of survival. He learned it all, memorizing the silent language of his world. Larry was never the loudest or the most reckless. He understood a truth that few others did: real power doesn't need to shout. It grows silently, patiently, like roots pushing their way through solid concrete. He was a product of a world defined by scarcity and segregation, a world of shadows. In it, he learned to see what others missed, to wait for the right moment, and to measure every single step he took. As he got older, he watched the fractured street groups fight for territory and respect. Chaos and violence seemed to rule every corner, but Larry saw something different. Where everyone else saw disorder, he saw the potential for structure, for a new kind of order. He began to gather the young men around him, not by force, but with a clear vision and a call for discipline. This was the quiet birth of the Gangster Disciples, a brotherhood built on loyalty, respect, and the promise of something more than just getting by. He built his empire like a meticulous architect. Meetings were held in dimly lit apartments, plans were whispered under the hum of streetlights, and coded messages traveled through a network of trusted allies. He brought order to a world where chaos had been the only law, creating a hierarchy that operated with silent efficiency. Larry Hoover became a protector and a symbol of figure respected, feared and admired, yet increasingly isolated by his own power. Even prison walls couldn't contain his influence. From behind bars, his reach extended across Chicago, shaping the streets and the lives of those who followed him. While law enforcement worked quietly to dismantle his organization, Larry's name had already become a legend. It echoed through neighborhoods, carried in whispers, in stories, and in the very pulse of the city that had grown up around him. And so, as the rain falls softly over the South Side tonight, it carries more than just water. It carries the story of a boy who became a master strategist, a leader, and a complex symbol, a man who showed the world that true. Thanks for watching. If you found this story compelling, be sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the figures who have shaped our world.